Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Your boy's over on the Dokkan Info page, which if you've never heard of it, is basically like another version of DBZ Space or the wiki. I'm on it today because we're going to go through the version Z update 5.3.0 that is coming soon to Dokkan. So I will leave the link in the description down below if you want to check this website out. Very handy. I said it's like DBZ Space and the wiki. But if you load up Dokkan right now, it will tell you that this is coming soon, and it is probably one of the best quality of life updates that has probably ever come to Dokkan. So we're going to go through it. So before we do, if you could do me a huge favor, drop a like on the video, and if you're new, consider hitting that big red subscribe button, and let me know down in the comments if you are looking forward to these updates coming to global Dokkan. But one of the first things that is indeed being added is the max growth button. Now, training your characters never was difficult, it didn't really take that long, but now it can all be done on one simple click of the button. One button! Click the max growth button!
No, not the buttons! Not my gumdrop buttons! Alright then.
And essentially what the max growth button will do, it will be added to the training page. By tapping the button, the training location, training partners and training items will be automatically selected for the character to reach the max level. So even though training was very kind of streamlined like a year or like a couple years ago, all you do is click the auto buttons, you go through, click your training location, then hit begin. Now if you just hit max growth, it will literally fill your training partners out. If you have any, R and N characters, it will fill your training items out based on the location that it's picked, and you can literally have it done in one click of a button. Which, if you're grinding like free-to-play SA for like maybe a free-to-play unit that you're maxing out, or you're grinding free-to-play SA for a unit you've pulled, it makes things a hell of a lot faster. So, first world problems require first world solutions. So now training is even faster for you to do, which is definitely very nice. They've also optimized the training page. When selecting training partners, you'll be able to select up to 99 identical characters on a slot, rather than the 5 of like one where they put them in separately. So that is very handy as well, especially when you're again grinding SA, regardless if that's for a free-to-play unit or more so for a pullable unit, and you've grinded like a free-to-play unit, you have a 30% chance, 50% chance, you can just whack loads of them in, and then you don't have to worry about grinding more. And then also they've optimized the awaken page. You'll be able to perform multiple steps of Extreme Z Awakening on a character in one go if you have the required items. So we all know the usual EZA grind. The new EZA comes out, you hop into it, you grind the bronze medals, you grind the silver medals, you grind the gold, you grind the rainbow medals, then you go in, you try to EZA the unit, you got to do the bronze medals, do the next set of bronze medals, next set of bronze medals, now silver medals, and you do one at a time. Again, first world problems require first world solutions, and Dokkan has got us. So now, instead of you doing one by one, when you have all the medals, they will all appear up here as you see in the screenshot. You hit one button, all the Zenny, all the medals will be applied at once, and your character or your unit will be EZA'd literally in one. You don't have to go through that long process, which isn't really too long, but that kind of long process for what it is to literally EZA one unit. One button, bang, they are fully EZA'd, done. Again, first world problems require first world solutions. So moving on, that is a very nice one. They have optimized the stage clip. Do you know how long I've waited for this update? The implementation of the auto mode of the map and battle, great implementation, especially for link leveling, especially for grinding anything. Once you clear the stage once, you click auto map, auto battle, the game plays for you. The only slight thing that made it a little bit of a hassle, especially if you were doing something on the side and if you were distracted, is remembering to go back on Dokkan and basically click the event to go again. But guess what? I've been saying it for the whole video. First world problems require first world solutions, and Dokkan has got our back. So optimize the stage clear page. By tapping the attempt again button on the stage clear page, you will return directly to the page shown before you start the stage. So it doesn't completely eliminate or add the feature to be able to hit attempt again and you go straight back into the event, and it will just keep cycling through it. Unfortunately not, don't be too lazy. But it will kind of cut out some extra seconds, which again, first world solutions require first world problems require first world solutions. So it does make the grind a little quicker and a little easier. So when this comes to When this comes to grinding any event, you know, Easy Aid, Dokkan events, you know, free-to-play story events, maybe you're grinding a free-to-play character, link leveling, whatever you're doing, instead of going through the whole process of getting this kind of end screen, clicking OK, going back through it, you click attempt again, it will take you straight to the stage you were doing, and the team you're using, and if you want to change it, and you just go again. So you will still have to pay some attention to literally click on the page and go again, but it will literally just take you straight back to exactly what you're doing. So again, if you're grinding like a specific stage for, you know, character drops, you can do that a lot quicker now, and it's a lot more streamlined. Same with medals, whether that's on a story event or a Dokkan event. Same with Easy A grinding, especially if you're grinding Zenny at one point. Actually, no, because you have to go on to a level up. But, you know, if you're grinding each level to get certain medals for an Easy A, or maybe one you haven't done. And one of the biggest ones is when you're doing auto modes for link leveling. Literally, you can auto mode it. You got to remember to click attempt again though, but it'll take you back straight there to go do it again, and all you got to do is click start. So, you know, it's not perfect as I would want it, which makes me look extremely lazy, but it does make things like, you know, Prime Battle LR grinds a hell of a lot shorter, which now that this is implemented, I will probably eventually do the Prime Battle LR Krillin grind, because obviously I'm going to need him to Easy A my boy Jeets when he gets his Prime Battle Easy A. But it definitely makes things a lot more quicker and a lot more streamlined. Not only that, and oh my god, thank you Dokkan, it's like you've been listening. They're optimizing the category selection page. You'll be able to search for a category by its name on a selection page. Considering of how many categories we have in the game, and how many categories that are probably going to be added to the game in the future, the fact you can now search for the category rather than like doing that quick skim, and you know them times where you're missing it, for somehow you're missing it, you know, you're flicking too quickly, you can just search for it. Do you know how quality of life, do you know how much ease that adds to just, it's such a minor change, but do you know how great a search bar for categories has been? I've wanted this for so many years. I've wanted this for at least a year since categories were introduced into the game. It makes things so easy. And then of course there's some usual information down here, which is made some other adjustments and fixed some bugs, adjusted the user interface, fixed an issue to prevent certain stages from being displayed, and then stay tuned for update 5.30. Now I'm not gonna lie, I don't know exactly when this update is coming out, but it's coming very soon. It's a very nice update. There's a lot of great quality of life changes and updates to the game. Just everything's a lot more quicker and streamlined, and it just makes grinding a lot more streamlined and quicker as well. And I am here for it. So let me know down in the comments what you think about all these changes. Hopefully one day in the future when they do another Project Version Z update, they'll add a little icon, you know, for units that have chances to guard, and it will tell you at the start of a turn if a unit is guarding or not. Dokkan, if you're listening, I don't know why you'd be listening to me, but if you are listening to me, please add that. That's one change I really want. Let me know when my units that have a chance to guard are guarding. Just a little symbol at the start of turn to suggest whether they're doing it or not. Or just write on my phone in big letters, guarding. Like, just please add that. But yeah, let me know what you think about all these changes coming to Dokkan. I think they're great. And don't forget as well, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one, guys. And peace.